Hi my pretty friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny from the Pitty Crafter and it is early. Today is Sunday, Memorial Day weekend, May Sunday. I'm still trying to wake up. I have my little coffee here. And the reason why I'm doing this video early is because we have a jam-packed weekend, and I also want to try to finish some of these haul videos so that I can get my my craft room organized and ready. I also today I have a new desk coming that I have to build, and so I want to get some of these. I won't be able to get them all done, but you know, try to get a few running here. And then my goal is to try to get you a video every day this week. So I already posted the one for this morning, which if you haven't seen it, it's a Marshall's haul. And then this will be, you'll be able to see this one on tomorrow, Monday, actual Memorial Day. And then I'll continue to film today. Maybe after this one I'll film one or two more before it's time for me to start getting ready for church. And then finally I will try to, in between, I'm gonna try to do some videos on some of the projects that I've been working on, which I still haven't started. Like, I still haven't finished a full journal, but maybe I can start showing you some of the projects that are in the making. All right, so without further ado, because I already spoke for 2 minutes, this is the continuation and the last section of my Echo Park haul from my birthday. So go back to April 25th, which it's almost a week, a month since I didn't. Again, I told you I'm not completely awake. So this will be the last of that. Then I have my Mother's Day haul, and I'm gonna unfortunately confuse it with regular hauls. I'm trying not to. The Marshall's Day haul was just yesterday shopping, so that's why I didn't put Mother's Day. So I'm trying to do it like that. And at the end I'll give you a little bit more update so I don't keep talking. All right, so this is Echo Park. This is from the brand Carta Bella. If you can see it here, right here, Carta Bella. And this is another traveling kit. This is called Our Travel Adventure. It's very colorful, not so muted. And this one is also by Stephen Duncan. Stephen Duncan is one of their graphic designers, I'm guessing, or one of their contributors. Right here, Stephen Duncan. And then here is the item number if you would like it. And this set contains this is all texture papers like I've talked about before. This has 12 by 12 sided papers, and they're double-sided, and 1 element sticker, just like all of the Carta Bellas. Okay, so I tried to organize my filming table. Okay, so on this side you have kind of like vintage looking airplanes or little airplanes. They're all set on a background of sky and some clouds. On this side you just have some gingham orange and red paper. Okay, here you have some cut apart paper. Let's see if we can put it like that, if it'll stay. No, not really. I'm trying to figure out how to. If you saw, I'm gonna take a picture, make it into a short of how crazy my room is right now. So this is the cut apart, and you have 2 4x6, and the other ones are 3x4s. These are very, very pretty. Have you guys ever gone to Amazon and seen that they sell these little passport books? They're blank inside, it's like a little notebook, but the outside is a passport. I've thought about, sorry, buying those and converting them into little travel journals. I have enough stuff now that I could do that. This side, it's just airplanes as well, but very little, and in some of those primary colors: red, green, yellow, blue. The backgrounds for Carta Bella, or most of them, are not white. This is like a light beige or cream colored. This is stamps, postage stamps from around the world. And very, very pretty. And you can cut these out if you just want to use them as stamps, obviously, or you can use the entire page. And then here you have red, white, and blue as the background page. I'm not going as fast as other days because no one is up in my household, so they're not gonna be up. My husband's not coming over till I literally tell him that I'm awake, so it'll be a little bit. So this is just a map. It's circled this way as if though you're doing a globe, and you have here of like a part of the world. So North and South America, Canada, United States, Alaska, Central America with Mexico, the Caribbean, my little tiny island right there, Puerto Rico, Brazil and South America, and over here you have Greenland, Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, so all the oceans. And then you have Africa, and then Russia, and some of those countries on this side. And then the background is these really cool different pictures of signs of countries or cities, passport, and binoculars, round suitcases, camera, compass. Okay. These are very, very cool cut aparts, and they're 3x4 or 4x3, and you get 12. And these are all of different either countries or places to explore, jungle adventures in Asia, global tours, Italy, USA, Europe, Panama, more Europe, South Seas, cruise, Africa. Know what I should put here? And I have space. This is just a beige page with black and gray compasses. A world map. And then on one of my, you know, as a decoration on one of my walls, and then like put place. I always wanted to do that and put pins on places I've been, and maybe, or flags, little flags on places I've been, and maybe pins on places I would like to go. Here you have different types of traveling bags, such as backpacks, suitcases, trunks in different colors. And then here you have stripes going up and down in navy blue and white. Here you have different type of label shapes of also of traveling or places you've traveled. They almost look like insignias, right? But you can, this is like a very cool cut apart page. If you wanted to, you can still use it as, you know, what it's meant to be, which is just an entire page. But wouldn't it be good to put like, or cool to put cut it out and then make it as a fussy cut? And here you just have the names of different countries, cities, islands, etc. The background is beige and the words are in blue. You have from Salzburg, Austria to San Francisco, California, Luxembourg, Aruba, Ocho Rios, Jamaica, Senegal. So all of these are Texas, USA. I don't know if you can see the names. So that's that one. I think this is one of their newer collections. Here you have some more cut aparts or journaling cards. 4x6, 3x4. These little ones here are 2x2s. And then in the back you have ledger page. And this is brown or tan, the lines and the numbers, and then the background is beige. Okay. Okay, here you have another map. This one is not like a globe, it's just a regular map. And you have North America, South America, the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. You also have Central America, some of the islands. Here you have the name of my little tiny island, Puerto Rico, Africa, and Europe. Okay. Here you have some strips that you can use just like that as strips. You can also make them washi. If you guys have never made handmade washi tape, you can hand make it with paper by using double-sided tape and just not taking the paper strip, the one that doesn't have glue. Just don't take that off of the, you know, second layer. And then I don't think I have any, but you know how the tape comes like this? So this is just regular Scotch tape. So you'll have a film of paper here, right? And then when you peel it, you'll also have a film of paper. You'll have the sticky part. So you glue that sticky part first, and then you leave the film of paper. And whenever you use it, you take out the film. And then you can do that with paper. You can do it with fabric. You can do it with fabric strips. So many things. I've never done it. I just glue these on. However, I use them for belly bands or strips. But you have all kinds of things. Airplanes, paravion, which is just a strip of red, white, and blue. You have the wings with the star. Here you have a camera, parts of a map, a tiny one that says World Explorer. Here you have those little kind of patches or labels. Another strip that says Wanderlust, Vacation, Traveling the World. Here you have the suitcases, more strips. The this is gingham. These are postage stamps, things like that. Okay, so you can use the entire page. You can cut it apart. You can use it as washi, tucks, belly bands, variety. Oops, and I didn't show you the back, which is all background is that beige or cream, and cameras, different styles and types of cameras. This is more of that airplane that look kind of vintagey, right? In different colors, primary colors, red, yellow, green, blue, and then the background is that white or beige. And then this is just a complete background page, and it's kind of like orangey yellow. It does have a design of lines going this way. The next one is this, which has sayings and different pictures on it, from cameras to suitcases to binoculars, passport, airplanes. And it's just those same words that have been throughout the kit. You know, guided tour, explore new places, let's go, travel, treasures, away we go, jet set. This one. And this is the element sticker page. Okay, and in the sticker page you have a whole bunch of suitcases, travel adventure. This would probably be a great cover, you know, to put on a cover because it's so big. And then little different elements from suitcases to airplanes. Here you have some signs, compasses. These are postage stamps, things like that. Lots of things to decorate. Okay. I saw a video, let me start here and then I'll tell you. This is Animal Kingdom, and I already have an idea for this when I show you my my finished journal covers. There's a journal cover with a I don't remember if I bought it at Walmart. Those are usually the three places I buy fabric: Walmart, Hobby Lobby, or sometimes Amazon and Dollar Tree. But I bought one that are like jungle animals, you know, but it looks like a kid one. And anyways, I already created the journal cover. Like I used it as a journal cover, and this would go perfect with that, with a little bit of kids, you know, book pages in it. So this is called Animal Kingdom. This one is from Echo Park, so it doesn't have that texture. It has 12 by 12 papers. And these are them. And then it has one element sticker. And then this is the item number right here. Okay, so this one's that. And the first page is this bright green, and they're all leaves, you know, almost as if they're stamped. It's like shadow leaves. They look like jungle leaves, right? And then here, look at this beautiful page. Love it. All the different jungle animals, from snake to tiger, giraffes, zebras, alligators, turtles. And I like the way it's almost as if though they like watercolored, you know, watercolored the animals, and almost like for a baby room. And that's what I like about this, why I picked this one from Echo Park, because it goes well with my what was I gonna say, with the fabric. It's too early for my brain to think. So that's that one. This one is just like a background page as well. It's I guess either simulating sand or maybe rocks, but it's some sort of simulation of some type of ground, and it has these little dots here. Okay, and then the cutter part. Oh, I just can't. I think this is gonna have to be one of my first that I make. Get that. So here you have 12 4x3 or 3x4, yeah, 3x4 journal cards, 4 and 3. And then look how beautiful that is, and very childlike looking, right? You know me, when I get something in my head, I'm gonna make it, so that might go first. This is palm trees on a black background. And here you have different types of birds. You have a toucan, parrots, parakeets. I do not know the name of this pink bird. But yeah, all sorts of cute little birds from the jungle. You know, I could also use this one. I think I have a Jungle Book, like from the Disney Jungle Book. I could also use this paper for that. And the cutter parts as well. So here we have a background of yellow. This is a mustardy yellow. These lines are like X's, and they're in white. And then on the back, look at this pretty background with the leaves. It's almost the same design as I showed you in that green background, but these have colors. And I have, if I wanted to do a fabric flip, I have a fabric that my family in Puerto Rico sent to me that has these type of colors and these type of plants and flowers as well. But I also have leftover from the animals. This is as if though they're at the zoo, right? Even though it says Animal Kingdom, you have animals in little containers. You have maps, a little girl, a little boy with ice cream, the two like rangers or zookeepers, right? You also have designs of where to go see the animals. So down here you have some hippos, elephant, cheetah, I'm guessing, giraffe, And then you have the palm trees spread out. And, oh man, journaling cards here. I don't like that. I may have to get a second one of this. Because here you have these 1, 2, 3, 4, if I'm not mistaken, 4 4x6. You have one long washi taper strip. You have the 2x2s. These are tinier ones, different ones, but these are cool. But this is cool. So anyways, great. This is kind of some sort of a cheetah print, right? An animal print. The background is yellow, but mustard yellow, and the prints are in black. This is what they needed to use for the other one. And here you have all the cats. So tigers, leopards or cheetahs, lion, mama lion, lioness, and then you have the babies surrounding them. This is cool, like this one. Wouldn't it be a fun bedroom for a baby boy or a baby? It doesn't have to be a boy, anyone. This is, oh, they have, I didn't know that they had names. So this is called Jungle Floor. It's trying to simulate like a tree trunk, but it's light brown and dark brown lines. And then on the other one, this one doesn't have a name, but these are leaves, and the background is white with different leaves. In green, sorry, jungle leaves. This one is called Alphabet Squares for here, which they don't really have oh, the other side is alphabet square, sorry. These are more like a mosaic. I was trying to find the word, a mosaic in those jungle colors. Like they've, you know, crumpled up different ceramic and colors to make it like a floor. And the background is white. And then here's the alphabet. This is too cool. How could I not use that in a children's book journal? Yeah, definitely. Miss Jenny is going to buy a second. I'm going to write it here with you guys in front of me. To buy a second. What's it called? Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom kit from Echo Park. And did you know that even though I'm showing you this, I did do the warehouse sale for May. Kingdom kit from Echo Park. In May, was it at the beginning of May or end of April? I want to say end of April, because they usually have a warehouse sale where you get the box, right? So I did that. So I'm going to have a second. So before I order anything, I always wait till the box to see if it's something I have or don't. So anyways, A for alligator starts here all the way to Z to zebra. The only, not the only, but one of the different things is because they're jungle animals. So the C is not cat, it's cheetah. And the D is dolphin. The J is a jaguar. The H is a hedgehog. The N is a narwhal. And the O an orangutan. And look at the U. It's a Ulysses butterfly. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Ulysses butterfly. W is a walrus. The Q is a quail. What did they use? Oh, look at the X. An Xanthus hummingbird. Usually you do X-ray, right? So very cool, very cool. All right. Here you have a black background with these X's. And then in the next page, you're going to have something called Running Wild, which are the cheetahs. They are running wild. It could be a cheetah, it could be a leopard. But from the picture over there, they made them sound like cheetah, not leopard. And the background is white. And then this one is also like the floor. And it's green with these little, almost like little rock, cobblestone. There you go. That's the word. So all those that I've been showing you, it's like a cobblestone background. That's what it looks like. This is green with the darker green cobblestones. And on the other side, ooh, look at that. That looks very tropical. I like it. Amapola. I always forget the name of those flowers in English. But they're red, pink, and yellow with a white background. And then here you have gingham red and white, or checkered red and white, and journaling cards. See, this is what they need to use for the journaling cards, not pretty papers like this one. So here you have 9, and these are, what did I tell you they were last time? 3x3, right? Oh, it says it right here. 4x4, sorry. These are 4x4. Look at those cute ones. And I think this is the last one until the element sticker. These are just stripes going this way, very light blue and white. And then flamingos. I've seen them in a zoo, but not in a jungle. So don't know if I'll use this one with my jungle one or with my tropical one. But how cute. And the background is very like a fuchsia pink, but not bright. So look at the difference. This is fuchsia. Okay, well, you can't see that much of a difference. But this is really bright fuchsia right here. This is a little bit more muted. And obviously the flamingos are pink. And then this is your element sticker page. That's too much cuteness. It has obviously the little animals, the 2 little children, the boy and the girl, the zookeeper. Day at the zoo. You could actually use that for the front cover or the front page. Zoo day. The little flags right here. This is a tag actually. So yeah, and that's it for Echo Park's Animal Kingdom. Okay. This one is this one. Right. And the last one, woohoo! 12x12 kit is basketball. And I have football. I have a few basketball things, not a lot. I think, if I am not mistaken, I actually have Space Jam, which, you know, that book, Space Jam, and that is from Michael Jordan, where he was playing basketball. I'm sorry, I did not mean to yawn. And the noise that you're gonna hear is me. I do not drink regular water. That is soda water. Also not a paid sponsor. For me, for some reason, I think that water has a taste and I don't like it. So I drink flavored soda water. And just for your info, my doctor said it was okay. It's just water with gaseosa, with, you know, bubbly in it. And it has 0 everything with carbonated water. Gaseosa is carbonated water. I'm going to have you guys learn certain Spanish words in this channel. All right. So let's stop talking, Jenny, because we're already at 28 minutes. So this is Echo Park as well. Basketball collection kit. This is by Lori Whitlock. And I want to say that these 2 people, Lori Whitlock and this was, I forgot the name. Duncan is his last name. They seem to be the most famous illustrators for them, or creators. And this has the same thing. It's the regular type of paper, 12x12 cardstock, and it's double-sided and 1 element sticker page. Okay, so this is going to be mainly red, black, and white, and a little bit of the brown for the basketball, and some of these for the floor, that kind of wooden color, which is a light brown. Okay, so let's go through it really quick. I don't really make a lot of boy journals, except my husband, and he doesn't even use them. Like, he likes them. He's like, oh, I want a journal like that. But he doesn't even, like, he just sets them out to, you know, decorate. This is the element, the first element page, and this is the 3x4 cut aparts, and you get 12. Okay. And then the background is just, so this red is a muted red. It's not like super bright red, but it's a nice red that goes with the kit. And then it has some sort of a geometric shape, very, very light there. So it's a background page. I like when they do that for the, journaling cards. Here you have more. Oh, see, look, I'm gonna show you. I love it when Echo Park does this. They give you 2 of each. So 2 of these, because in that jungle one, I could have used 2 of these. But the good thing about their, one of the papers fell. The good thing about their website is that you don't actually have to buy the kit. So for example, even though I put this here, right, I wrote that I was going to buy a second kit, I could literally just buy that element page, just that, if that's what I wanted. So yep, you have 2 of each. I just looked at it. So here you have dunking, you know, the basketball player dunking the basketball. The background is like that plank color, and it just says basketball. So you have 2. And then the back page is that little number 1 hand, and it literally has the number 1, and it has brown, red, black, white background. Here you have the 4x6 cut aparts, and you're gonna have 6 like that. Almost seems like a Jordan page, right? But I know other basketball players have their own shoes. And then you get 2. Whoop, whoop, whoop. 2 pages of that. And here is just that background. And this is perfect because it's so light that you can write on it. You can definitely use these as journaling cards. Here you just have this word, background word, basketball, block, offense, layup, dribble, pass, guard. So lots of basketball words. And you have the 2. And then the background is just that wooden plank floor and just regular basketballs everywhere. Remember that sports trivia that I showed you? So it doesn't have to be football. You can use it here. So here you have another element card. This is also 9. And these are 4x4. And you have the 2. The sun is coming out. Okay. And then the background is just black. It's actually lighter black with darker black. Light black. And then you have the basketball player with the ball jumping, you know, jumping to the net, trying to do that slam dunk. Okay, these are basketball jerseys on that plank colored background. Okay, all sorts of numbers. I can't, even though I was a Michael Jordan fan, I cannot remember his number at all whatsoever. If you are another basketball player fan, leave it in the notes. I will not have a discussion with you about LeBron and Jordan, which is the discussion I have with everyone in my family and my friends. You have the Jordan fans and the LeBron fans. And here you have sneakers. Did you know that when I was in Puerto Rico and I lived, and for a long time before meeting my husband, I called sneakers always tennis shoes. Tennis shoes. This is a black background just in case. And he's like, no, tennis shoes are actually tennis shoes. Let me show you tennis shoes playing tennis. These are called sneakers. So took me a while, but I got it there. Element stickers. These are cool. You have jerseys, you have the hand, lots of different basketballs here. It's almost like a pass. It says VIP class, team, lots of stars. Look at this strip of basketball down here. And then you have a strip of the basket. You know, these I have used just like that, like a strip to decorate a page or for washi, but I have also cut them. You can cut them little. So yeah, I like this collection. So anyways, that's it for me, my friends, for Echo Park. You must be sick of Echo Park. For those of you that stuck with me the whole time, thank you very much. If you like my content and what I record, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, go on down and see all the fun stuff I have on my Etsy shop. And again, thank you for watching. The next few videos are either gonna be of a ephemera that I've made, or certain books or projects that I'm in the process of making, and then I'm gonna start on my other hauls videos. Probably, if I am not mistaken, I want to start from I was gonna start from the smallest to the biggest, but I have a craft fair. I know this, I was supposed to say goodbye, right? Hello, doesn't that always happen? I have a craft fair coming up this next weekend, which is the last Saturday in May. And I do want to make some craft fair projects. So if you are a crafter or a journaler that actually has a store online or a website and does craft fairs, you will notice that, or you probably already know that the way you price things on your website is not the way that you can price things at the craft fairs, and you have to have different type of variety at your craft fair. So I'm gonna work on doing some recipe books, even though those are gonna be on my Etsy shop, but they sell very, very well, and I am all out. So I'm gonna do recipe books for my craft fair, and alcohol or drinks, you know, drink recipe books, and they're not all alcoholic. So some of the drinks in my recipe books are non-alcoholic, so I'll do those too. I bought some things in this haul, so I'll show them to you before I move on to other things. And then I think I'll do Dollar Tree, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, have a great Sunday. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. I will see you next time. And that's it for me. Bye, my pretty friends.